Hello, TBI League. It is I, Dally, here today with Chipper. We're casting Damnation versus Peak in Panic. This is what, the quarterfinals, right?
This is
Of the upper bracket?
finals, and I also had the wrong map up. We are on Clubhouse. Hello, this is Chipper.
First ban, Mira Thatcher. Thatcher with the not so recent change. It's gotten a lot better since, I don't know, let's say what, 4 seasons ago?
Yeah, the update. Bolo's streaming us right now, apparently. Yeah, the new update to Thatcher makes it to where he doesn't counter certain things like Warden as hard, but it is still very, very strong and more potent on average.
I have to agree. Mira Castle ban, I'd say that's pretty valid. Mira Castle really annoying on Clubhouse. Thatcher Maverick, also pretty valid. You know, keeping the walls up. You keep these walls up on Clubhouse, and these upstairs defenses become very, very easy.
Okay, TBI League is live, so I didn't screw it up.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Peak and Panic are defending Cash CCTV first. Might be a little rusty, but I still know call out.
Yeah, it looks like they're largely just leaving this cache, or this con side, just reinforcing it up and mainly focusing on the garage.
Yeah, pretty old strat, but it still works just fine. Sharp on the clash to hold rafters. Ideally, he stays there. It's a power position for Clash. On the top of those stairs.
Cryptid down in the basement, interesting.
Very interesting.
Although not unexpected for Cryptid.
Right. Starting off a little slow here. Flippy might run out of the window and Jim onto Highway to kill the Highway player. Unfortunately, there is no Highway player right now. Oh, he might be trying something else. Oh, he knows. Capital knows Flippy's location. He's getting somebody to hold him.
Yeah, I think Flippy's gonna be a little too late if he decides to run out now.
Yeah, I think he'll just wait for somebody to get on Highway itself. They know Flippy. They know this is what he likes to do. Fazdex goes down. Cryptid taking him out. I don't even know how to say that guy's name, but he just got his refrag.
How did you get there? Cryptid playing like a rat in the basement.
Habitat bolts going out. Not enough though. Zombie's still holding strong in rafters. Are we pushing up? Does he know that there's two?
Yeah, Yuri has his
Wall's
back
still
turned.
not open. Now it is.
Yeah, Yuri has his back turned to this Monty if Monty is able to.
And he got the wrong wall. That is so unfortunate. Zombie's guaranteed to be dead here. 4v3. Flora drawn out. Clash still up. Plant going down on default maybe.
Sharp is taken
Flash
down
throws
by
throws
Garage.
for life. Four v two clutch scenario. Let's see. Come in.
shot from highway, does not know it. It's all up to Yuri in the 4v1. And does not look like this is going to be likely for Yuri. Pause after the rounds. Okay, Cryptid has left the game, so I will pause. And we will be right back as he rejoins.
And we're back. Damnation taking round one. Peak and Panic seeming like they're wanting to go for the same exact thing as last time. Flippy switching out Thorn for... I'm forgetting this guy's name. Yes, Denari. There we go. That was the operator that came out the season on top playing. Heavy garage hold of Denari. Yeah, but I mean, as long as you know how to, as long as you kind of know what you're doing, you should be fine. Cryptid opting to go back into the basement. You know, if they're smart, they'll either A, ignore him, or two, all five of them just rush at him and take the 5v4. Yeah, and there is no castle on the board, so trying to hold downstairs on CCTV is going to be very difficult. Yeah, that's why I was when you tried to bandit trick right there, man. I mean, you can't. The Zofia charges will indeed work every single time. Monty walking up rafters, trying to isolate his army. Cryptid getting Vaztex once again. This is crazy. Azami fighting for her life against 3 people in that group. "4v1, Cryptid left last alive. Not much he can do. Gets taken out. And that's Damnation taking round 2 as well. With a swift victory. 4 alive 2 times in a row. Vaztex only deaths on Damnation. Kind of getting... Peak and Panic kind of getting mollywop right now. What do you think? Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, they've had time throughout the entire season to build that chemistry, build the strategy of what they want to do with their gameplay on probably almost every single map. So they should have it down by now. And if you don't, it might be too late. Damnation will prove if that theory is true or not. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only bright side to it is that they lost Cash CCTV. I mean, the other 2 sides could be arguably stronger. You have Cade up with a Thatcher ban. I mean, you can't really ask for anything better than that. They should have went basement from the first, in my opinion, but we'll see how it turns out for them. Maybe they're not a basement team. Cryptid with the spawn peak taking out Deimos. Cryptid kind of carrying all 3 kills right here. And he makes it safely back. Wow. Worth it this time. Cryptid just walks back, trading a kill for some health. Say it's worth it. Yeah, he gets drummed out. Oh, you spotted walking down main stairs as well. Oh my god. Facts, I need to read Twitch chat too.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, keep that man advantage up. Church is a very execute style map. Vaztek's taking down Sharp. Drops in, gets traded out, point going down. Flippy taking with the planner. The 4v2. Tom's taking out Flippy. Still on the hat. Not able to get his trade. 3v1. And Tom's clutch it up. He can't. Cryptid taking him out. Keep popping on. But if you can't execute on Church, especially with that Cade still being up, I mean, it's so hard to get all the hatches open that you need. And then you need the coordination to pull it off. Defense on Church is a lot easier than attack, especially when your team doesn't know what they're doing. Just type it in chat then. In bedroom, defense. Options and then go back to cash for the third time. Then we can hope that it was for them.
Need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
Yes, it does. I mean, you just need to really play information and not install as much time as possible. They did bring the Melusi for that. No Goyo, making the scene a little bit harder. Bringing the Bravo to counter the Melusi. Nope, they changed off. I mean, IQ instead for the Valkyries. Good drones, too. Cryptid might be trying another spawn peek. Instead, opting to bring the Grim for an execute, potentially even a fast plan here. You have the line as well. IQ to look for pre-play C4s. Yeah, pretty easily. Wall open, having to fall back to the bathroom here. Jacuzzi already being open, 2 minutes left in the round. They have a lot of time. You can sit and hold crossfires. You know, Peak and Panic swinging a lot. As I say that, Flippy gets taken out by Vazdex. Vazdex takes out another. I mean, like I said, you just hold. You have so much time and they're so aggressive, they just keep swinging. Tom's with another. Robbie taking up our Penguin now. 4v2, minute left. But it's not over. And the Grimby's miss. One going down to Jim. 3v2. Takes out the man. Takes out the guy back to a 1v1. Vazdex. That was way too close. 4v2 turned into a 1v1 instantly. Vazdex dropping a 4K to keep the ring low. Wow. This has been a game. Damnation up 3-1. And Peak and Panic with one round going right back to catch GCTV.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Yeah, normally it takes attackers a little bit of time to adjust, but Damnation adjust they have. Flip the opportunity to bring back. We're looking similar to what we've seen the first two rounds. We're dropping Flash for a mute instead. Other than that, I think pretty much the same. The garage is completely open. Flipping buck, oh, flipping ult mode. How is close. But they did take out Capitao with a ban, which makes CCTV a lot easier to hold. But you do have gridlocks to take out all the Wamais, plus grenades to potentially flush out. If they just have the crossfire set up, they can do it. Yeah, no surprise there. They have no EMPs. Speaking of adapting, Peak and Panic looking like they've adapted pretty well. As I say that, Caster's Curse, Caster's Curse, oh my god. Cryptid gets taken out by bad, Sharp gets it. And it's just up to Sharp. The buck below, Monster walking up Raptors, Gridlock supporting. This is looking like it's going to be very hard for our blue Sharpie. You know, they're down 3 rounds. You think something... What do you think is going on through Peak and Panic's mind here? How do you come back from that? Mm-hmm. Right.
bombs from being defused by attackers.
Right. I mean, it's really like time wasting. They don't really bring time wasting operators. They're maybe the only one we have seen other than Malusi. You know, so agreed. They have a lot of time wasting. I think there's a lot of traps here. Seems like they're trying to change it up, but hope to get around before the switch. As you say that, there goes one Goyo canister. Goyo blocking his canister with his fat head. And I'd say one of those Goyo canisters very easily shot from the hatch. So consider it 2 Goyo canisters up. We'll see if they get it though. Deimos tracking Cryptid. Cryptid on the roam. Falling back to strip. He has nowhere to go. He takes one out with his Kapkan traps. Razak's taking this 1v1 here. Cryptid gets another. You can't swing him alone. His aim is too good. And he takes out a third. Cryptid going berserk here. Whoa. That was crazy. Yeah, if everybody just plays smart, holds positions, doesn't overswing, it's very easy for him to pull off. I mean, it is a 4v1. So. And the go. Or no, that was a fire. On demand. Yeah, Cryptid with a very needed 3K to bring it to a 5v2 really just solidified their win that round.
Did you guys order something?
Especially that Kate. We didn't see the castle ban though, which I wouldn't be surprised if Damnation decides to bring castle every single round. He is probably one of, if not the only operator other than Kate, that can be used very effectively for all three major sites. I think not banning him might seem to prove
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
bad for Beacon Panic. Yeah, we won't see much of a problem here due to Cali being brought. I mean, Castle's really hugely very counter by Cali. I've seen Flippy doing this with his Cali. He knows what he's doing. All four of these Castle barricades are considered useless. Castle on Jim isn't as good as he is on other sites, believe it or not. This is probably his worst site out of all of the sites on the map. Yeah, and the mutes aren't placed on him either. I mean, Damnation just picking a castle for absolutely no reason. It's right, and that's like, you got to do it for time. You trade util for time, and you didn't trade any time by placing those castle barricades down. Cryptid down, Vaztex didn't want to take him out. I believe so. Huge CC cycle. And wow, Peek and Panic. Their name is Peek and Panic for a reason. They are peeking and they are panicking. Except Sharp, he takes down two, making this a 1v3. Might be able to come back from this. I've seen him do it before. I know he can do it again. Sharp takes two flashes and a dream. Chooses to drop down Logi, pick by two at once, can't decide which one to aim at, and he gets taken down. Damnation really just showing up and showing out on this map on the Clubhouse.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many.
Right. Nation bringing this Thorn barbed wire here, potentially trying to stop a Monty push. But Flippy on the floor is, like always, probably going to jump through CCTV window after he's done Floresing. They don't have a hard breacher, though. They just opted to not bring Thermite. Very interesting idea. Mhm. Like I said, castle not being banned, it's pretty much Flippy's job to take down all the castles with that Flores. Some shots firing over that strip. I thought he got that single garage door. It's very hard. And Cryptid taking out Vazdex. Seems like it's his main target. Almost 4 or 5 of his kills just come from Vazdex alone. Mute is taken out, so that's one less C4 they have to deal with during post plant. And that's good at least. 4v4, minute 10 left. And then he gets taken out, but that's okay. Frosted takes out Cryptid. Beaver takes out Flippy. No. Yeah, and right now he's too busy fighting Casper the Ghost. Yeah, that's Tex. I mean, this whole entire team is really just carrying their own weight. You know, everybody's playing above exceptionally, especially Vazex and Tongs, just holding it all together with the kills, and everybody else really just doing their work. You know, it's all coming together very smoothly for Damnation, I'd say. Peak Panic, on the other hand, well, they better be panicking because they have a very large deficit to cover.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right. See, I usually, on my teams that I've been, we always ban Clubhouse. Clubhouse is a very 50-50 man. It can go, the better team can lose all the time on Clubhouse. And we'll see if that's also the case here. If Peak Panic lose. No way.
Mute myself. Hello, hello. I have been here this whole time, even though I'm safe.
Bring the Goyo. It's a pretty strong lineup here. look at somewhat similar to what we saw Pika Panic do when they opted for their character defense.
C4 goes out immediately from Beaver. That is their only C4. But I don't think they're too worried about it.
Yeah, they have a lot of time waste. 4 Goyos, 5 Cap Cans, 4 Malusis, and a zombie. But a zombie can't go down, and she does. Cryptid taking out 2 on that blitz. Flippy picks up another 5v2 peek and panic for the new panic in this. Dom takes out 1, Flippy instantly gets a trade. Now with the blitz rushing in your face alongside Flippy. England takes him out. I mean, he had really no hope there. You know, he's swinging against two crosshairs pointed right at your forehead. You're dead 90% of the time. Peak of panic, take him another round.
Yeah, they do finally pick up an attack on Clubhouse. Have to do so 3 more times if they want to have a chance in overtime on this map. Final quarter ban coming out. Thermite and Bandit, once again, pretty common bans. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. That blitz play, though, was very good, and I think that they are a team who thrives on the shield play. So I think that they should have been going far into that from the very beginning.
Yeah, I could definitely second that. Their aggressive shield play is very good. We saw it that last round. We'll see if they can carry it on, though, because Siege, after all, is a round-to-round game. Everything can change between every single round.
Yeah, no, when you get to match point and you're down 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, all it takes is one slip up and suddenly you're on the loading screen.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what sucks about being in a deficit this large, but some people, such as Flippy, thrive in areas like this. We've seen Cryptid being able to hold his weight all game, but Flippy, you know, this is where he really shines. You haven't seen it yet, but you will. You know, W Flippy Glaze in the chat.
I'm interested to see where Vazdex thought that drone was. Apparently nowhere. They're expecting highly aggressive play out of this defense, and here comes that highly aggressive play. Runs out, but does not get to the player. Still able to get the case player anyways.
That is crazy.
They knew he ran out there. I don't know why Sherp was not looking at him.
Yeah, that was interesting. That just shows it takes 1 second of not paying attention and you're dead. Just like there, Vazdex taking out another.
Yeah, this is just like Cryptid's roam. He's wasted his time, he's gotten his kills, and now he can either choose to waste time or try and go for the 4K like Cryptid did.
Toms with the C4 taking down another. The score is 6-3 and it's a 5-2 deficit right now. How can Flippy come back?
Now Flippy tries to get the kill, does get the kill onto Robbie.
Like I said, these are situations where Flippy thrives in. This is what Flippy was made for. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out with the clutch right here.
But he has to do the ace all by himself now. As Flippy is in the basement, knows there's a player close on his bomb chassis, knows there's a player to his left, but is he going to be able to do anything with it? Vazdex coming from behind as well. Flippy gonna try and go for this kill. Able to
Just
kill
one.
onto
Can you
one.
take down Vastex? 8 bullets, 2 bullets. Has to reload.
Has the shotgun out. Knows this player is close. They both have the shotguns. Puppy
Man.
dies without even seeing them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the power of shoulder peaks and a shotgun. I mean, what can you expect? Pre-firing shoulder peak after shoulder peak. Vastex with a 4K to solidify Damnation's Map 1 Clubhouse 7-3 victory.
Yeah, and the second map will be Chalet. We will see you all there in just a minute. I don't know why I'm on 11 FPS. Hello, hello, all of you elegant viewers. The band phase has just started. You are missing absolutely everything and absolutely nothing all at once. My name is Chipper. We are going into map 2, Chalet of Damnation, versus Peak and Panic. Map 1, Damnation 1, 7-2-3.
bombs
It
from
is
being defused by attackers.
me all by myself for this map. So, if anyone else joins, oops, I forgot to turn this off. Hold on. There we go. So if anyone joins, I have to turn on the audio for them because it's not on right now. Because, you know, somebody joins the call and is like, "Hey, yo, what's up there?" right in the middle of the clutch. I can't yell or anything, so it's the best of my ability to yell. Bazdix possibly going to be going for spawn pick. Thinks better of it, though. Still has a barbed wire in pocket, almost gets his head taken off. They are playing this mezzanine position. So we are most likely going to see them try and isolate these players. Pick them off one by one. Flippy, being infamous for his runouts, is probably going to be very aware of all of the different runouts Bazdex takes down Cryptid in the basement. When you're known for entering in the basement every round, it's pretty easy to just sit around and wait for the person walking into the basement every round. Bazdex knows there's a drone spotting him out. Gonna choose to fall off. Beaver Demon below with the C4. No drone should know that he is here yet, so even though someone has hopped in, C4 goes out. He's not in the right position. He does know that there's a player below who throws that, so able to pick off the bandit. It's traded by Tomzy for Flippy. Sharp dies to Bazdex. As once again it feels like Bazdex has all of the power he needs. Ooh, spots the player. Dilly able to take off his head last minute. Very able to open up the wall. All up to Dilly and Murray with 50 seconds left on the clock. Wall is open, so Plant could possibly go down, but 2 more smoke babes in pocket means that it's going to waste quite a bit of time. Wall opened up, so that way there can be cover. Watch the plant. Billy takes damage from the thorn trap. Yuri hops out through K9. Last smoke comes out. 5 seconds left on the clock when that's over. Yuri tries to walk in, unable to. Billy takes down 1. Frosty takes down 1. Frosty takes down a second. Frosted able to clutch out the round. Also, 1 tap that Claymore with a hip fire. Damnation starting off the game once again right away with a win. Damnation on their defense on the first map picked up their first 2 defenses. Had a strong defensive showing. Even if I feel like that they were a little bit aggressive in some points, they were able to just win the gunfights when
Defenders, protect your bombs
necessary.
from being defused by attackers.
Tiny claw placement. Tiny claw. I actually don't know how to pronounce that in Arabic. I think it's Tide or something like that. with all the extra phlegm in my mouth, it doesn't help. Let's see, how many viewers do we got? We got 17 viewers for TBI League right now. Damnation versus Peak and Panic, upper bracket. Seems like we're going to be getting a breach rush, if I'm not mistaken. But they must know that there is the Tuvaral. Oh, we missed it. Oh, it's all down to the one Tuvaral canister now. The Kaid Claw was destroyed on the wall. They're gonna attempt to try and trick it, but I don't think there's enough time. The wall is open, as Dilly's able to get a pick upstairs. Vazdex and Tom Z, both off-site, both looking at ranked window, so it's just a 2v4 on site right now. If they're able to just run into site, it is free. Cryptid, able to pick up one of the players. Tom Z blinded upstairs. Sharp able to get the plant down, but they're able to just run out and kill the planter. Nobody was covering them. Tom Z's able to get one somehow. How do they let it fumble so badly? Fever Demon is taken down from the breach. Dom Z with a triple in the round. Cryptid with a triple. One minute left in the round. He has case and he's in sight. Will he be able to get this plant down? There's Vert nearly all over Wine Cellar. I do not know if the Alibi has a shotgun in his back pocket or not. Able to hit the headshot through the wall. Aurora and Rush Plant does not work. They did not sense off the planter. They did not smoke the planter. They just had some guy plant right in front of a doorway where the defenders could swing out. And then they had to all run into site to go pick up case with the crossfire. They had a perfect setup there, and they somehow lost it. Dilly going to immediately get onto the Blackbeard. And
Attackers need to locate
I
and
am
bomb.
honestly just utterly confused as to how that happened.
Setting up a diversion. Mobile cover deployed.
Sorry, I was rewatching the replay instead of doing what I should have been doing. I apologize for being congested. I might cough straight into the mic sometimes. I did that in the first map, but I was muted so you guys didn't even hear me.
Setting up recon drone.
Will be pinged by the Alibi crew. Cryptid opens up that basement immediately. They do choose to switch off of the Blackbeard. Probably do not want them to be counterbanned in that second half of the bans. There's no real way to know for the alibi whether or not he has been spotted. He is now spotted. Spotted by the Lion Scan, choosing to run down the staircase. Vazdex able to get one frag. Billy, who just got on his cam. Tomsy runs away with the shotgun in back pocket. I am very interested to see where this attack goes, because with the 5v4, with the 5v3 and the lack of sight control and the lack of utility, it feels largely all downhill for the attack here. Really shot from main stairs and from blue at the same time. Thorn trap kills Yuri as he trades Beaver himself. One player is flanking Tomsy through this backside. Seems like the Zofia knows it, but still is able to get the down and able to get the second. Interesting. That's all I can say is interesting. Second quarter ban coming out now. I think that Peak and Panic has kind of held off using shields to this point, so no shield ban will come out, but I feel like shields should already have been being utilized on this map the whole time. I think you can run at least one shield on every site feasibly for multiple attacks. I know with this upstairs site, you can attack through Solar with a Monty, or with a Blackbeard, or with a Blitz. You can push through Mezzanine with the Monty.
Defenders
And you
protect
can
your
also
bombs
just
from being
hop right
defused
inside
by
window
attackers.
with shootouts. Choose to go kitchen now. I'm interested to see how this turns out, but it is a strong site, especially with the castle. The main thing you have to worry about is the... what's the button? You have to worry about this west main right here. Oops, you have to worry about this west main right here. I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember any of the buttons to traverse because
10 seconds.
I am sick and delusional. Four players playing upstairs. They do have to, like I said, worry about the west main take primarily. Either through walking up the west main stairs or through hopping through those windows without there being vertical coverage. If they had a Capitao, I would say that they could definitely do that west main take, but since they don't have the Capitao, it's very susceptible to vertical play, so... Dilly already going to be downed from, I believe that's blue stairs. Flippy down from west main by just popping in. Dilly is recoverable, but they do not know where this blue stairs player is at all. Enemy outside as well. They are just completely and utterly overwhelmed. Free kill onto one, free kill onto a second Vazdek, able to get the picks. While both of the remaining two attackers are on very low HP. Yuri able to pick the head off of one. Do they know that this player is here on blue? No, they do not. Yuri spots the alibi clone. Does not hit the shot, thankfully. Otherwise, would have given this position away. One player bar, one player walking up his blue. Yuri in an awkward position now. Tom Z should know that this is a free pick, but instead it's Beaver Dam able to take him down. From bar. Does Dilly even have kills? Oh, Dilly does have 4 kills, I guess. I mean, largely impactless because his team hasn't won a single round and none of his kills have been that good, but
Defenders protect your
once again
bombs
they're
from
not
being
bringing any
defused by attackers.
shields, which just with who they are as a team feels like a mistake to me. But maybe they're already down 4-0, they're like, we're just gonna play in the roll bracket. I know Dilly is subbing. To be honest, I don't know who Dilly is subbing for. Beaver Dam going for a spawn peek. Fastdex going for a spawn peek as well. Flippy's team should be the team you'd think would know the most about spawn peaks, but man. 20 seconds in and there it's a 5v2. And Case is down somewhere outside of the building.
Changing map.
Yuri is able to take down Vazdex. Tom Z outside of the building.
Out.
Both of them being on the roof.
Hello?
Hello?
I made it. Don't worry, I'm here, people.
You are echoing like 10 million times.
Am I still echoing?
Yes.
Hold on.
Don't worry, you're not unmuted for the stream yet. Change your names to Rooftop Warriors. Interesting. Fury and Sharp both on 1 HP. Sharp, no kills in the game yet. 3v1.
Alright, hello, is that better?
Nope, it's still echoing.
What do you mean echoing? How am I echoing?
It's echoing. I mean, I can't show you the stream because it's 90-second delayed.
Okay, how about now? How about now?
It's still echoing.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, how about now? How about now?
Still echoing.
I'm gonna kill myself. How about now? How about now?
Still echoing.
What the?
I don't. This is weird because I've never heard this kind of echo before on Discord.
Why would I be?
Oh, he downed this horn. Well, Sharp got it down, not a kill, but.
All right, how about now? How about now?
Still echoing.
What are you?
Defenders, protect your bombs.
I
from
don't know
being
what's
defused by
happening.
attackers.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, he could check the stream. I'm not lying to him.
How long's the delay?
What was that?
How long's the delay?
90 seconds. I think it should be showing it right about now, where you were echoing the first time. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you're echoing for the last few rounds, but... Vazdex once again spawn peeking and once again getting the kill. Cryptid and Vazdex have both been trading it seems, or killing each other every round it seems like. "4v3, only 30 seconds into the round. Make that a 4v2 as Vazdex gets the C4 kill. I don't think we're going to see an interrogation, unfortunately. As Sharp is on the roof once again.
Am I still echoing?
Yes, but it's fine. It's not as bad as it was before.
So is this map 1 or map 2?
This is map 2. Map 1,
This map is
Damnation
map-
173.
Yeah, this is kind of nasty.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
unfortunately all Damnation all day. Yuri's the only one who's had even a little bit of success against them. Fastex with a 4K in the round. I don't know why you're echoing though. That's weird to me.
I literally joined another call before I joined this one to make sure I wasn't echoing, and I'm not echoing. So I don't know if it's...
Yeah, I mean the other caster I had wasn't echoing. I don't know. I was assuming it was me too, but then I was like, wait, no, that wouldn't make sense because the other caster was doing fine.
Maybe I'm just a fat fucking loser.
I mean, you could never rule it out, I guess.
So we just we think Damnation just kind of pulls away here, finishes it off, or you think Peak and Panic's gonna put up a fight?
Peak and Panic didn't run shields a single time, so I don't even think they're really trying on attack. So, if they suddenly started trying now, it would be interesting. But I think that Vazdex just is kind of feeling one. First map, he was like 12-4, 12-5. This map, he's 11-5.
Who did he sub in for again? Willie? The Willie
Oh,
replacement?
Maybe? Let me check.
Attackers need to locate
He's
and
replacing
disable
somebody.
bombs.
And that Dilly guy was like, hey, Vazdex is too good. So I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. 'Cause I don't know who he replaced. But
He's subbing for Twist, I believe. No, Vazdex is on the team.
yeah, but he was like a permanent replacement. I think
Oh,
so.
that's right.
Link's active.
I wish you could look at previous edits of messages on Discord, but you can't. That's an interesting setup.
Billy's gonna be playing his coveted Lunari this round. hoping to just slow them down a little bit. Probably just gonna rush safe, I would assume.
Yeah, Tom and Vazdex, I want to say combined have like 43 kills or 44 kills.
I mean, right now they have
These
combined
maps.
21.
Loading mag.
Yeah, I can check the VOD and see how much it was between the two.
Was Tom the OG? Wait, who's Tom the OG?
He's on the team, I don't know him by name.
I'm assuming his name's
Oh, he would have spotted the player piano if he would have just swung.
4v5, minute 50 left. Damnation can put it away here. 5v3, Beaver Demon getting a kill uncrypted.
They had a combined 27 kills in map 1.
That's crazy. That shouldn't be real.
Why is Vazdex? I was about to say, why is Vazdex on the camera looking out there? Alright, 5v1, all up to Flippy in the
How many of you gonna get
5v1.
2k? Flippy gets 1. Flippy gets 2!
That's both the top frags. Beaver Demon also losing a bunch of health for no reason.
The plant. Flippy clawing desperately for anything for this team to help.
Oh, it does more damage to Beaver Demon.
Light! Robbie's officially one shot. "25 seconds of fuse." Thanks, Robbie, again!
Thatcher.
And that's gonna do it. That's a 7-0 sweep in game 2.
Yeah, it is the upper bracket, so nobody is officially knocked out, but
That's gotta be a killer.
yeah, Damnation move on to the semifinals of the upper bracket semifinals, and then Peak and Panic drop down to the lower bracket quarters, I believe.
Well, from the two rounds I saw, who is gonna beat those guys?
Alright, that is a 7-0 for map 2. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do that. And I know you weren't here for the majority of the game, but would you like to do some interviews?
Yeah, I can throw some. I can think of some questions. Also, Chipper, can we finish the battle pass, dude? Come on,
Yeah.
98. Just get there.
Yeah, I gotta slowly work it up.
Play one
Um,
game, you get that done.
Damnation, and why can I never remember team names when I cast?
You're saying the teams that play was Damnation and Good question.
There we go. I sent it in chat. We'll see if we get any interviews. Beaver Demon said that Damnation is good. I'm assuming Peak and Panic most likely won't want an interview either, so if I don't get anything else, then we'll just wrap things up. play some smooth music while we're waiting.
Some elevator music?
Y'all do not want me in there. Alright. The people want you, Flippy.
Sup.
Flippy.
Why is everything
rough.
echoing? I don't understand.
I do not know. But
Yeah, we were we chalked and gave up.
so what was I saw a little general typing going on about some upgrades. What was that about? What's the vibe there?
Do y'all even remember their team, Will and Friends?
I remember that Willie was there at one point, and that's about it.
Their team was Willie, Plains, Twist, and Robbie. So yeah, GG's to those guys, I guess. And the 4 other people that were there. Yeah, man. I don't know how Tom subbed for Plains, but shit.
So as the king of TBI, is there gonna be some words had with some people?
Man, like I don't really pick the subs. I don't really do much anymore comparatively to before.
Do you think there might have been a vendetta to take you out?
No, probably not. I don't know. If you ask a lot of people, the mods are gigabytes in my favor, but I'd be surprised if anyone could find one upgrade sub I've had. So, I took skates for a dime and I got a downgrade from Flame. I try to do that to keep it fair. Yeah, now I'm salty and yeah, we chalked and just started fucking.
So are you guys in lower bracket now, right?
Yeah.
What's the are you guys just kind of like, are you gonna go into a new boot goofing, or are you gonna try and still win this thing?
I mean, mental's bad right now, but I'm sure we'll try to win.
All right. Anything else you want to say to the people? All right. I don't think do we have someone from the other team that wants to, or are they all gone?
I think they're all gone. I mean, everybody left immediately from the game, and Beaver said no. So.
All right. Well, I think that just about puts it on wraps.
Yeah, Damnation knock out the #1 seed in Hiroshima Suns. Now they knock off Flippy's team. Looks like they are on a heater towards the finals. And I think that is all.
Yeah, we've got some crazy games tomorrow and the rest of the week, and we'll just keep entertaining the people. Also, Chipper, you didn't pause your music during that interview, so we barely heard it.
Oh. Oh, whoops.
It's whatever. It'll be alright. We'll survive.
Yeah, it's some nice jazz to cover over the rage seething through his voice.
Yeah. Alright. Did you end it, or is it still going?
No, we're still both unmuted.
Oh. Did you already sign on as the stream turned off?
No.
Oh. Is there anything else we have to do?
No. We just have to say bye.
Oh. Oh, well, let's do it. Tell me when I'm not muted.
Adios.